Yo, what's up YouTube, it's Sulty, and today I'm going to bring you a high round strategy guide on the map tagged to Toten. So to get right into it, this is the perk loadout I'd recommend that you use. So the first secret source, I'd run Bandolier Bandit in the earlier rounds. This is going to help you camp for longer. In the later rounds, I would switch that to Stamin Up. Then with the second secret source, I would run Time Slip as it's going to help speed up the earlier rounds. Then in the later rounds, you're going to want Blood Wolf Bite, which is going to be your main source of ammo. And for the specialist, I'd run the overkill, and as well as that, make sure that you keep the ray fire grenades. Don't swap them for the monkey bombs or the cement for music boxes, etc. Now there's only one barrier you have to keep close to this strategy, and that's the dynamite barrier on the loading platform. But if you want to run the faster strategy, which I highly recommend that you do, you want to keep this door closed in the security lobby too. And if you don't know what strategy I'm on about, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. But finally, you're going to want the Hellion and the Thunder Gun, and you're all set for the strategy. So I've first seen a guy called StaminUpStickmer run this area, therefore I'm going to leave his link to his Twitch down below, be sure to check him out. But basically all you're doing in this area is just keeping to the right side of the loading platform. You don't really want to go at the left because the spawns are like all over the place down there. But you want to stick to this right side, and you're basically just running figure of eights, and by the time you do a full lap, the whole train's usually pretty much behind you. So at that point, just kill the zombies with your Thunder Gun or your Hellion, and after that it's basically just rinse and repeat. So a little extra thing I'll do as well after I kill a horde is, usually you'll get 1 or 2 dog spawns. I'll just pull out my shield gun and blast them away with that, like one headshot's pretty much a kill. Another thing you could do is, if you feel like you're going to run low on ammo, be sure to use ray fire grenades to help kill the zombies. I wouldn't do this in general if you were like full on ammo, because it takes like 5 seconds for the ray fires to kill the zombies, which is going to slow it down. But it could definitely help preserve ammo. So that leads us on to the Wolf perk. Now there's a couple of ways in which Luna can help us get through this strategy. One of them being, she just keeps topping up your ammo and you just keep killing hordes, and you essentially run this strategy all the way until you get whatever round you want. But if you do this strategy only just killing hordes, this is going to time at about 19 seconds per horde. Which brings us on to the other way, where Luna will help you refill your ammo, but you want to save your ammo on your Hellion. I usually try and save it until I've got 16 bullets, and you only want to kill the hordes with the Thunder Gun and the ray fires. But once I've got 16 bullets in my Hellion, I'll head back to the camp spot. Usually I'll have a specialist weapon at the time when I head back over there. So I'll use my specialist, camp with the Hellion, and by the time I'll get another specialist, use that, then head back to the training spot and just rinse and repeat. Now when you do it like this, the SPH is very inconsistent because it's basically based on how many ammo drops Luna gives you. Now I would say she usually gives you between 2 or 3 ammo drops. I have had it before where she only gives us 1. I've never had it to the point where she's never given us an ammo. I'm not sure if that can actually happen, but you're pretty unlucky if that does happen. But anyways, I tested the SPH on a higher round and I got a 15 seconds per horde, so if you do it that way it's definitely quicker. It's just based upon your luck how quicker it is. So finally I'm going to actually show you the insta-kills and how I handle them down here, because I tried a few corners and they're just very inconsistent. Like a zombie will get through and slap you for some reason. But when you stand in front of this zip line and throw a ray fire in front of you, the ray fire will actually kill every zombie 100% of the time without it hitting you. But what I do as well is, I'll pull out my shield gun and I'll shoot the zombies that come through that doorway. There's also a spawn on the left and right of the doorway. I'll try and spawn kill too when I see them. But that's going to help speed the game up a little bit more. But that's going to be it for the video anyways, so if this video helped you, be sure to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.